one thing I don't like sometimes about travelling is having to get up so early. I mean, again, it's only 8 o'clock, but God, I could do with some more sleep sometimes. I'm going to go to the bus station and make my way to Kotor in about an hour or so. I'm going to be expert at bus stations around this region shortly. This is only the 6th one I've been to, I think. I don't know, I've lost count. I can tell you right now, I think I'm going to like this place. This whole region is quite beautiful, quite spectacular. One of my favourite places is actually Dubrovnik, and it's pretty much very similar to this region. In fact, it is in this region, what am I saying? Look at that. This is the entrance to the old town. You can find the hostel. Okay, so it's looking like a bit of a tourist trap, but now I'm just going to try not to get lost on my way to the hostel. This is still pretty cool. Let's go this way. I think it's this way. I hope. Okay, now I just have to wait. So, there's actually 2 separate buildings for this hostel. So meet them in one spot, then they take you, it's about a minute walk over to here. It's very, very cramped for the 6 people, but again, it looks quite messy because I've just arrived and they haven't cleaned yet. I'm a bit early, but I'm happy with this. Got a fantastic view of the wall, but I'm gonna go for a look. This place looks really cool. For some reason, I'm totally going to get lost in here. I'm getting lost really easily here. My maps are not working. Whew. Now I've been asked to... So I was sent a photo of this place just up the top of the hill there. I've been asked to send a replica copy of it. So I need to find my way up to that path. So that's... This is honestly a maze. I don't think I've ever been this confused. So I'll find it eventually. Maybe this way. Let's go this way. You want to say hi? Just living the life. Now I think I made it to this little bastion at the bottom end, south end. I think this is where the entrance there is. Oh, look at that. This whole town is fantastic. It's definitely become a tourist trap over the time, but just the location. You got the river surrounded by mountains. You got the old city design. This is the kind of place that I would love to stay at. Oh my god, I found the home for the keys. Look at them. Oh, cute. I love how they have to remind people of that. I've gone outside the walls for a little bit. It's completely packed with tourists. It's the downside of these places is it's great to visit, just too many people. So I'm going to go probably walk down along the water until I find a beach area. Then I'm going to head back and you can't see it anymore, but up there is a fortress. I'm going to try and make my way up there. I think this looks like it's going to be good for a day of swimming. At least a little bit of swimming, yeah. Just the starting view on my way up. Again, I don't know why I feel comfortable doing something like this, considering, but I think the view sort of takes away any sort of issues about it. I've totally found myself a little hidey hole. Now reach the top. It's one of the coolest fortresses. This is location. Not easy to get to, but once you're there, it's just spectacular. Even on the other side we've got what appears to be the ruins of maybe a little town behind it. Now that the sun's going down, you can sort of get a better idea. Waking up to a little kitty. Morning. So there's a little beach, kind of, not far from here. I think we're going to spend the day, or at least a bit of the day, just sort of chilling there. Bit of a relax more than anything, I think. Looks like we've got a kids' Halloween party right next door. Oh, that's cute. Not really a thing in Australia, but I can respect it. So this entire region, it's kind of like an L shape. So you've got the Mediterranean over that side through there, and then it sort of goes through and then curves, and then right at the end of the curve is where Kotor is, and then along there is a whole stream of other little towns and villas, and they get cruise ships through here quite often. My old man actually went on a cruise a few years ago, and apparently he came here. So they can actually fit through here, which I thought was quite cool. And let's just be honest, that water is incredibly clear considering. This is like a good enough place to chill for a few hours. Seems like a good place. Oh, it's beautiful. Such a beautiful view. Deserted beach. And relax. Try my hardest to get sunburn today. It's very cool, very refreshing. Don't think this is the best swimming spot. Closer to the actual town, there's a few proper little beaches. Yeah, so as I said a bit earlier, there is actually space for cruise ships to make it a way in here. Now, the fact that there is a huge cruise ship there makes me think that there is going to be a huge crowd of people in the old city, so we'll wait and see when we get there. I suspect that it may be mooring for the night, considering how the sun's going down. Hopefully, won't make tonight too difficult, but we'll wait and see when we get there. There's going to be loads of people in the old town. Hopefully, they won't cause too much trouble.